again, this is a very emotional space that I'm coming from, right? See,
Yeah.
Federer for me is a born genius.
Yeah.
Nadal is somebody who willed himself to genius. For me, that's a more fascinating story. See, Federer, pretty much. I don't know whether you believe. I mean, whether you believe in like God or destiny or however you want to define it. He has pretty much this perfect thing put on this earth. So it's
Yeah.
like, whereas Nadal was was this guy who pretty much clawed his way to genius, and for me, that's the cinema guy in me speaking, because I'm thinking of a screenplay and saying, with Federer, it's not that interesting a story, but Nadal, wow, that's a great story. That's like, yeah, but that's not to say, I love watching Federer play. I mean, good Lord, who would not like to see that level of grace and elegance and, anything like that? It's like Federer all the way. But there's something strangely exciting about Nadal fighting his way through, he's two sets down and then he wins the
Yeah.
match. I'm like, and that's happened so often in his career.
Yeah. It's basically Rocky 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like
Put
Nada's
together.
versions
It's
of
like,
Rocky.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's like, oh my God, he's two sets down. And then now it's like almost, oh, good, Nadal is two sets down. He's winning this match. It's like, this is kind of. So that's my thing, which is not to say that like I love, and one of the things I am missing the most these days is watching Nadal and Federer play, because
Yeah.
I mean I that's uh I mean, that was one for the ages. That watching them play was, that there was that chemistry, there was that I mean, you knew that there was something, the vibes between them were good, but they were also competitors on court, and it was just fantastic to watch. The atmosphere was just so different. It's not the same with others. There's something very mythical about that certain rivalries in sport, and somehow this was one of those mythical ones. It's like basically like Kamal Rajni, or
Yeah.
it's like you don't quite feel the same about at least I don't feel the same way about Ajit and Vijay, because they both pretty much slotted themselves in the same zone. Whereas for me, like Rajni is this effortless crowd pleaser who just came in very, very different. He had a unique style. He had tons of charisma. You couldn't take your eyes off him when you came on screen. And Kamal had to claw his way up with his talent and pretty much, conquer an audience that was not like really his kind of audience. I mean, who makes a 16 Vayadille like at the beginning of their career, right? Unless they're
Yeah.
really, really into cinema. That's what I'm talking about. It's like you're a young heartthrob star and you're appearing in a loincloth. I mean, like what in a village, like your mouth is full of like that betel leaf juice and all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff, pan juice. Like that's something there's something very Nadalish about Kamal. I think there's a pattern here that you guys have uncovered.